Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Minneapolis. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Throw across his body is complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Minnesota. To throw is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They're going to go play action with Penix. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And
they'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. 3rd down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Now Jones. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pack.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. This is Jones. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. So we've reached halftime here. It has been an entertaining 1st half. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 48. And the lefty panics on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he will take it in himself. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Up the middle, here's Jones. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pick.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Now a 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And that call will not get it done. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Throwing again is McCarthy. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
It's a loss of 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 32-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Falcons are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll look to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's gonna lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now 3rd and goal coming up. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Give a tight end motioning left here. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Second down and 8. On the option, here's Robinson.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's fourth down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up now for second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's gonna air this one out for Jones. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. First and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.